Hello folks, this is Robert France. I just want to give you a warning before we get into the vice presidential debate. This might get a little foul-mouthed tonight. You might get this in a couple minutes, so I'm just recording it from my webcam like I normally do. But, well, pretty much I'm thinking this was a big crock. I think Vice President Biden was full of it. Personally, he was full of it. This is, heck, last time I can remember, the last person that actually was president, that was from my state of Pennsylvania, was James Buchanan. And you know how that happened, what happened there. That Democrat ended up getting his rear end kicked out of office by Lincoln. Don't get me wrong. Romney's no Lincoln, but Romney's a whole heck of a lot better. And Paul Ryan, you could tell right off the bat, every time he spoke, even though he was getting interrupted by Biden, you could tell it was heartfelt. You could feel the feelings from Paul Ryan when he spoke. And it's simple. Hold on 1 minute. There we go. But he was so heartfelt about it. It was like Biden was pretty much like reading off a script. Where does a person get like that? Biden was talking constantly hitting that axe off the grindstone of pretty much equality. What equality are you talking about, Biden? What are you talking about equality? What type of equality are you talking about? It's simple. He does not make sense. So it's like, what's next, Biden? What's next? What's next? And it's like, what the hell, man? When he mentioned about the abortion part, different things like that, I knew exactly where these two stand. So I went out to get a drink, so because I was getting a little fumigated, so I needed a drink. No alcohol, nothing like that. But, of course, I always pretty much get steamed up when I hear liberal Democrats, because you have to take a look, folks. Romney is on my right hand. This is my right hand. So, and there's Biden and Obama's side. Right here, the left hand. It would be your right, my left. So, when it came down to military policy, this is really where I got fumed. Because Biden attacked Paul Ryan in the wrong way. Trust me. It was not fun. Because, really, the way Biden wants it, they wanted it just dead straight. Just dead straight. What the hell? What do you want us to do? Wear skirts? Act like little girls? What the hell? It's like now, it's like with the Ryan and Romney plan, it's a little bit easier to understand, because if you don't understand this, you have to. I can explain it to you. I'll explain it to you guys. I was thinking maybe not to, but I'll explain it. Simple. When you give the power to your generals, like a real president should, every time you hit that, you won't get. You may actually make sure people do not. This threat does not come back. But when you get politics involved with it, then you end up getting you're pretty much shot in the river, because it's going to come back. It happened once in Vietnam. Heck, they invaded South Vietnam, for crying out loud. Come on. It's like, what the hell? Sorry there. There. Much better. But it's like, what the hell? I'm looking at the timing, how long each of them got. It was like, it seems a little fishy, but not too much, because they're starting to show they're trying not to be impartial. But the moderator, if they really want to find someone, there was a new female news reporter that was down in Egypt when pretty much the revolt came for what's his name? I forget, the Egyptian Prime Minister. was about to fall. The Egyptian government was going to fall. The woman literally got raped. So it's like, why don't you put that woman there? She would be at least show some objectiveness. It'll show that she's not partisan. She's going to be objective. She's not going to decide, oh, I'm going to go for this side, or I'm going to go for this side. Where is your mind at? It's like, come on. Use your head. Which is like freaking ridiculous. The people that are in office right now that are Democrat are just standing at the foothold of their great god known as Barack Hussein Obama. Which, I'm like, why are you praising to this guy? He's not a god. More he is just a left-wing Marxist. Come on. The guy is out of his mind. He's freaking out of his mind. And Biden's just another foot soldier for him. He kept on trying to pretty much interrupt Ryan every time he was interrupting him. Almost. You almost see almost every time Ryan was speaking, near that you can almost see a few minutes, like near the end of what he was almost at the end of his making his point, he would interrupt. He would constantly interrupt. The media should have hit him hard about it. But come on, it's like, what is that? But when it came, and he was interrupting during this part too. That in order to do this the right way, simple. It's very simple. You let the generals control things, because when the generals are able to make the decisions themselves, you might not have a dead set date that you're going to get them out, but you're guaranteed that they're not coming back. They're going to be so afraid of the new troops, because if you pull out too soon, those troops are going to be not trained enough to recognize this, and they're going to end up freaking messing up, and they're going to be pretty much a Charlie Foxtrot, what we call in the military, which is a cluster. Fuck. I just said fuck, because I do not want to say the whole F word, because I can go on an F word tirade, so that's why I say what the fuck. So you at least know I'm trying to stop from saying it, because I'll start running off on it. But because us in the military, we know one thing: we have an understanding. Because the way Biden was saying, to my recollection, it was his son. It's like, come on. Your job, if you had every other person's son who has a son in the military, tell them the number one thing is you go to war and fight. This comes, heck, I had family members that date back to World War II. They passed it down generation to generation. My grandfather didn't really tell me much, but I knew a few other ones that are Vietnam veterans that told the World War II vets told them is when you go in the military, you're expected to go to war. Simple as that. You fight. That's it. That's your job. But come on, when you think about that. Same with the healthcare, things like that. What they are proposing on the Romney Ryan ticket is simple. Same thing. They win Romney Ryan bailing out the auto industry. I'm pretty much more on their side, because if you bail them out, you're putting us, the government, the people, forking out that money that we have to bail them out. This is what Democrats think. Oh, they're too big to fail. No, you let them fail. This is how private business works. One dies, one grows out of it. It's like a phoenix. You let it grow. Let the damn thing work. Do what it's supposed to do. Let it go. And he says, if we don't do this stuff, we're not going to help the middle class. Sorry, last time I checked on the time frame, on the watch of time, it's not dated 1920s. It's dated 2012. Get out of the Stone Age, Democrats. And Vice President Biden, I have a nice little saying for you. Go bite me. That's your new nickname on YouTube also. You heard it on the radio waves too. You can guess where I found that. Vice President, bite me. Paul Ryan is a great guy. I give a count of doubt. He's very heart-spoken. He speaks from the heart. Same with Romney. You can tell he's speaking from the heart. While Biden and Obama, they're looking like they're talking off the script or something. I don't know what it is. It's not a teleprompter. Obama will look a little bit more like a an owl on it. Let me check the time I went through. Wow, I went through a lot already. Damn. But the time for the debate for Biden was 41 minutes and 32 seconds. So that's pretty interesting. And Paul Ryan only went 40 minutes and 12 seconds. That's pretty interesting. But it was pretty much an interesting debate. Both of them shared some stories with, let's see, Biden with his son, his faith. But in my case, personally, I don't believe the government should pay for abortion, no matter what. Obamacare kills healthcare, pretty much. It kills the old people. It's a death panel. Unelected officials decide who lives, who dies. I don't believe in that. You can go shove that Obamacare right up your rear ends, where the sun doesn't shine. I don't care. You can effing bite me and kiss my white plushy buttocks while you're at it. Bite one cheek and you can kiss the other cheek. I don't care. President Obama, you just burned in hell. Same with your Vice President Biden. And Biden, if you you didn't even learn anything when you lived in Pennsylvania, it seems like. Man, listen to people. They'll tell you right off the bat. What they're seeing now is not working. Because in Scranton, guess who's running the government there? Your type of people, Democrats. Liberal Democrats. I'm the conservative Democrat. But if you have any time after this one, like or die, subscribe or die, comment down at the bottom here, and if you hate it, give me a thumbs down or die. Heck, roll over in your grave and fall asleep. All I care. Have a nice night. I'm Robert Frantz, and I wish you good night. I'm out.